before we dive in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and get that like button. We appreciate your support more than you know. Have you ever wondered what happens when a streaming service decides to drop a treasure trove of movies? HBO Max is doing just that this September. From crime sagas to horror flicks, there's something for everyone. The month ticks off with a bang on September 1st. A mix of classics, modern hits, and hidden gems will be available. Each title comes with its own story and charm, ready to captivate viewers. Take Our Vines Have Tender Grapes, for instance. This 1946 drama follows a young girl and her father in a Norwegian American farming community. With Edward G. Robinson and Margaret O'Brien, it's a gentle look at rural life. And then there's Goodfellas. Martin Scorsese's masterpiece tracks Henry Hill's rise and fall in New York's organized crime scene. With Ray Liotta, Robert De Niro, and Joe Pesci, it's as iconic as it gets. So for horror fans, Splinter offers a unique twist. Strangers trapped at a gas station face a parasitic organism. Shot in Oklahoma, its practical effects gained festival attention. John Catt Research, beva.ip.the.scsen. Night Nurse brings pre-code Hollywood to life. Barbara Stanwyck uncovers a deadly scheme targeting her patients. Warner Brothers' social themes shine here. Almost Christmas blends family drama with humor, blends family drama, and writer portion has done. So the 15th, and a widower gathers his family for their first holiday since his wife's passing. It's heartfelt and funny all at once. Veronica Mars returns with Kristen Bell. Years after leaving sleuthing behind, Veronica helps a former boyfriend implicated in murder. Funded partly through crowdfunding. It's a fan favorite. And Selena tells the story of the Tejano superstar's rise and tragic death. Jennifer Lopez shines in this biographical drama, filmed largely in Texas. Lonely Castle in the Mirror offers a fantastical escape. A bullied teen discovers a portal leading to a magical castle that's produced by A1 Pictures. It blends fantasy with school life themes. Keeper of the Flame sees Spencer Tracy investigate a national hero's mysterious death. With how that true does anything, because anything which NGM's World War II era production explores propaganda and power. No Questions Asked dives into post-war urban crime. Barry Sullivan's insurance investigator cuts shady deals, blurring legal lines. Pirate Radio USA travels the country with unlicensed broadcasters. Free speech debates around microradio take center stage. The Cabin in the Woods redefines the genre. Five friends stumble into a hidden operation manipulating their fate. Um, its twist has become legendary. The Woman in White unfolds a Victorian mystery. A young man encounters a spectral woman, leading to a conspiracy. Gothic atmosphere abounds. Stranger on horseback pits a judge against a cattle baron. That filmed in Arizona. It highlights due process themes. On Dangerous Ground contrasts urban grit with wintry landscapes. Um, a detective's brutal methods are tested during a rural manhunt. Caged shows the harsh realities of prison life. Eleanor Parker's performance kind of garnered awards attention. And Murder is My Beat features shifting loyalties. Um, a detective doubts the guilt of the woman he arrested. Dog Day Afternoon dramatizes a real Brooklyn bank robbery. Sidney Lumet's direction captures New York perfectly. Gasoline Alley adapts Frank King's comic strip. Small scale adventures continue the slice of life tone. Fireworks blends romance with time loop fantasy. Classmates contemplate fireworks while magic reshapes their day. Nobody Lives Forever mixes wartime dislocation with classic confidence game plotting. John Garfield stars. Helen of Troy showcases large scale sets. The ancient world epic dramatizes the abduction of Helen. Your Name connects two teenagers across distance and time. Makoto Shintai's anime became a worldwide success. The scene of the crime links a policeman's murder to a spaceman robbery main. Van Johnson balances family pressures into the slightly things, but children who chase lost voices journeys into an underground world, really allowing into the US. Mythic imagery and detailed backgrounds stand out. The Woman on the Beach involves jealousy and danger. And Genre Noir directs Joan Bennett and Robert Ryan. Summer Storm sets a magistrate's affair in Tsarist Russia. Douglas Sirk directs. George Sanders and Linda Darnell. Armis Brooks brings the beloved radio TV character to theaters. Eve Arden shines in this comedy. The Secret Garden transforms lives through a locked walled garden. MGM's adaptation uses selective Technicolor. Fortune Favors Lady Nakuko navigates small town life. Studio 4 Grad emphasizes warmth and food culture because I can't. Presenting Princess Shaw follows Samantha Montgomery's journey. Her YouTube videos lead to global collaboration. Susan and God examines fashion, faith, and reconciliation. Uh, Joan Crawford stars in this MGM production. Ghost Cat Anzu introduces Tarin and her ghost cat guardian. Rotoscope animation adds a unique touch. Um, SE7 hunts a serial killer tied to human vice. David Fincher's direction is meticulous and chilling. Right. Shadow of a Woman leans into gaslighting and suspense. Helmut Gantine and Andrea Kingstar Young Bess explores Elizabeth Tudor's turbulent youth. NGM's Technicolor production dramatizes key relationships. Prometheus seeks humanity's origins. Ridley Scott directs Numi, Rapace, and Michael Fassbender. Vigil in the Night focuses on medical ethics. Terrell Lombard and Anne Shirley face professional sacrifice. The Place Promised in Our Early Days mixes science fiction with intimate drama. Makoto Shinkai writes and directs. Without Love evolves from, a marriage of convenience. Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn reunite. The Fate of the Furious sends Dom against his crew. Vin Diesel and Charlize Theron star. Mr. Red Life. District Attorney translates a radio series to film. Corruption and Public Duty takes center stage. No End in Sight examines the U.S. occupation of Iraq. And Charles Ferguson's research-heavy approach stands out. The sitter spirals into chaos. Jonah Hill's improvisational energy drives this comedy. The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel relocates British retirees to India. Cross-cultural stories unfold beautifully. Emmanuel searches for rekindled desire. Noemi Merlant and Naomi Watts star in this reboot. And then Safe Haven mixes romance with suspense. Julianne Hough and Josh Duhamel find new beginnings. When Ladies Meet explores honesty and modern relationships. Joan Crawford and Greer Garson shine. Mystery Street leads to early forensic techniques. Ricardo Montalban stars in this procedural realism. The Fallen Sparrow fuses noir with wartime intrigue. John Garfield and Maureen O'Hara star. And 13 Women blend psychological revenge with ensemble plotting. And Myrna Loy and Irene Dunn led the command emphasizes leadership under pressure. Di Madison takes command of a cavalry unit. Evil Dead 2 unleashes demonic mayhem. Bruce Campbell returns for this influential horror comedy. The Sea of Grass clashes over land and ideals. Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn star. Love and Pop mirrors adolescent disorientation. Hideaki Anno's experimental visuals stand out. Jonah Hex blends Western motifs with steampunk action, and Josh Brolin and Megan Fox star. A Life of Her Own explores ambition and personal cost. Mainly, Lana Turner shines in this melodrama. Mary of Scotland unfolds political maneuvering. Katharine Hepburn and Frederick March Starr see the charge at Feather River showcases rugged location work. Famous for the Wilhelm scream, it's a treat. Man from the Black Hills features music by Raoul Kraushar. Johnny Mac Brown stars in this Western. Montana Incident emphasizes frontier justice. Quick pacing and gunplay define this B-Western. Bluegill Bluebirds. Misery traps a novelist with his #1 fan. Kathy Bates delivers a chilling performance. Kismet uses wit and disguise in Old Baghdad. Ronald Colman and Marlene Dietrich star. The 33 recounts Chilean miners' survival. Antonio Banderas and Juliette Binoche lead this drama with this similar. And then Friendship explores suburban obsession. Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd star in this dark comedy. Warfare follows a Navy SEAL platoon in Ramani. Will Poulter and Cosmo Jarvis lead this authentic war drama. The Kim Kardashian diamond heist reconstructs the 2016 Paris robbery. Interviews provide context and insight. Which movie are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments. And remember, if you binge watch them all at once, we won't judge in my much. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, you should probably